Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in for Dripping with the Anointing. Catch this drip. Today's video, we're going to talking about basically how to motivate yourself or how to keep yourself motivated. Today's times are really hard, and I just feel like it's a whole bunch of distractions going on, like things that are really not important. And just want to give you a few tips on how to keep yourself motivated. You, your circle, whatever. Okay, so one, think about how far you've come. And if you see me looking down, it's because I got my laptop. Think about how far you've grown and how far you've come. Like I could think back 2 years. I had literally had nothing. Pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of, nothing. So that's motivation in itself, just to know that you went from nothing to something in a short amount of time. And that motivates me. That alone motivates me. So just think about, like, you gotta have that word grateful right there in the forefront of your head. Because so many times we often think about what we don't have versus what we already have and what's in our possession. And instead of using that to get to the next level, we'll sulk and focus on what we don't have, and that sucks your motivation out instead of putting your motivation in. So think about how far you came and focus from there. Let's go. You can do this. Two, think about your talent and the value you bring to the people around you. So just think about like your gifts and in the services you provide to the people around you. Like you make the lives of people around you better, then yes, that's motivation to get up and keep going every single day. Not even yourself. If you wake up and focus on yourself every day, then all right, you just a selfish person. But if you wake up every day, you like, all right, what can I do to help this person? Or I know this person needs help. Let me go over here and help them. Like that motivates you. That in itself just motivates you to do better for you and your team. So just think about your talent. Think about the value you bring. Think about how important you are as a whole. Like everything you offer is important. That's motivation. So I also feel like, and if people know that people know your value, like they're gonna care more. They're gonna not so much put you on a pedestal, but oh, that person does for me, does a lot for me. You know what I mean? Like I'll do a lot for them because they do a lot for me. So that's how I see things. That's motivational to me. But three, think of all the losses you took that you thought would kill you. Like when I lost my business, I thought that was just like the end. That was just like the end of the world for me. Nothing else was good was ever gonna happen. I have to start all over now. Blah blah blah. Poor me. But it didn't kill me. It just made me stronger, and it made me ready for my next failure. Like success is up and down. It's not like this. You don't get to the top and then it's like this. Success is definitely up and down. So, knowing that, I'm preparing myself for success. Prepare for my next failure because it's only a lesson. Failure is a lesson. Don't be scared to fail because you're learning. Okay, 4. Look back at your 5-year plan and see if you've reached any goals sooner, or have you reached any goals at all. Versus, like I remember probably about 3 years ago, I made this little diagram with every single business I wanted and every non-profit, profit business, everything I wanted on there, and I got three things off of that list accomplished. So that made me very happy. That was motivation for me to just keep going. And more so because of I'm in a state where I'm not from, I'm from New York. I'm in Ohio right now. So to come from New York to Ohio and just like crush it, like that's motivation for me to keep going. I'm going to keep going because this isn't my city and I continue to make it happen. So that's motivation. Look back at your plans and if you don't have plans, then make some. Like make some 5-year plans right now, or make a 2-year plan, make a 1-year plan. In 1 year, I want to have this, or in 2 years, I want to have this. Like start making your plan. Like you have to. It's your roadmap to success. Like start building it. No one's gonna come sit down and build it for you. Like you have to start building it yourself. Like I don't care how out of reach you think it is, just start building. It'll come. It'll come together. God is gonna send you people to make your vision come to life. Trust me. He's done it for me. Over and over and over again. He's done it for me. So he will do it for you. Okay. What are we at? We are at number 5. Think of how successful you're going to be if you keep on the right path. So, like I said, if it's been a long road, and trust me, for me it has. But excuse me. But if you just stay focused, like I said, this world is built to distract us. We got social media, we got Netflix, we got Hulu, we got everything built to distract us, to keep us from reaching our destiny, basically. And not so much of social media, we got people, just straight distractions, keeping us from where we need to be. But if you can just put them distractions on hold for a year or 2, the longer the better, honestly. If you can go 2 years, you'll reach your goals much faster, like 85% faster than you would just being in the world and dabbling in social media, being social. And no, if you're trying to get to your goals, shut all that social stuff down and literally buckle down and focus. It's not hard. It's really not, because you're not missing anything. Once you get the FOMO out of your system, you're really not missing anything. I promise you. As soon as you pick back up, people will be doing the same thing they were doing when you put your phone back down, or got off that, or logged out of your social media, whatever. They'll still be doing the same thing that they're doing now when you log back into your social media. So you're not missing anything. Keep on the right path, but just stay on this path, period. Okay, and the last one, keep your mind, body, and soul intact. Stay positive. And never go back to never go back to what broke you unless you're going back to break it. So, if something broke you and you feel like you're strong enough to go back and conquer it, do it. Like you have to do it. You definitely need to do it. But before you can do that, your mind, body, and soul has to be intact. Because if you go back to what broke you and your mind, body, and soul is not intact, it could break you again. So make sure your mind, body, and soul is intact. And when you go back to something, make sure you demolish it. Like, kill it. If you're not ready to go back and break it, don't go back yet. Build your spirit up. But when it's time to go back, yeah, let them know what's up. Okay, so let's recap on how to motivate yourself. Think about how far you've grown, how far you've come, everything you've accumulated. Just think about everything that you thought you wouldn't have. Just think about that. 2, think about your talent and the value you bring to others. Think about how your life, you existing, help the quality of another person's life. That's motivation in itself. I'm sorry, it just is. Just me living and breathing can help better the next person's life. That's awesome. Okay, 3, think of all the losses you thought that would kill you. Okay, everything you thought you lost, and everything that's gone, everything someone stole from you, everything they tried to take from you, whatever, you're still standing. It doesn't matter. Keep going. Look back at your 5-year plans if you reached any goals, and be grateful. Think about how successful you're going to be if you stay on the right path, okay? And keep your mind, body, and soul intact. Stay positive. Never go back to what broke you unless you're going back to break it, okay? So that is how I motivate myself. You guys motivate yourself with it. It's useful. But that's about it. Thank you for watching this video. And until next time, catch that drip, drip, drip. Later. Hit that like, subscribe. Let me know.